So I'm Derek Williams. I'm the creator of the Champion Mindset. The Champion Mindset really is from a boxing background. My background is a boxing, well, from a boxing champion. I was the champion of Europe, champion of the Commonwealth, #1 in Britain, #7 in the world. I work on the Champion Mindset to develop and empower young people's mindset to be able to achieve and accomplish goals. Because sometimes we take for granted challenges that people have to face and not teaching people how to handle challenges. So I know that through boxing, for my own self, with my confidence, I wasn't a confident kid, but I learned over the years how to develop my confidence to be able to tackle goals and achieve. We have so much turmoil in the world, youth violence, young people committing crimes, and a crime that I'm really interested in is counterlines. The reason why I say that is because I know personally people who have been killed. My own nephew has been involved in it. So we try to teach you to change and transform people's mind from the negative to the positive. That's what the Champion Mindset is about.
So my name's Naomi Moore. I'm a play and creative arts therapist and also work as a therapeutic wellbeing practitioner in primary, secondary and alternative provision across South London. And I also am one of the directors of Acorn Wellbeing Therapeutic Outreach, which is a community interest company which was set up to promote and make more accessible the wonderful work from within the therapeutic wellbeing community, which doesn't receive funding from often mainstream sources. So as we keep being told, there's lots of money being pumped into mental health for children and young people in response to growing demand. But what I'm seeing in my practice is that where the money is being put into is not necessarily meeting the needs of the children and young people. I've known Derek a long time through the therapeutic wellbeing community, and I am wellbeing team lead at Trinity Academy in Lambeth. And the idea came to me to want to collaborate with Derek because I spend a lot of time trying to work out ways of reaching young people in this school who are needing some form of extra support in some way to support them in their development to be the best that they can be. And schools are very much about academic work and children achieving academically. But the thing is, children are not able to achieve academically if they're not able to believe in themselves. If they don't have access to things that inspire them, there has to be other things as well that inspire them. And I was very aware that there is a whole lot of children and young people that we work with who really, really needed something different. We needed to innovate something. So the idea came to collaborate with Derek over the Champion Mindset because I truly believe that this is what was needed in this school, and quite frankly I would say it's something that is probably needed in every school across the UK.
You'll never see me screaming and shouting at you because I'm not about that, but you'll see me encouraging you, motivating you, empower you, you know why? Sometimes you just need someone to push you a little bit to get over that little barrier, and that's what we're going to do, you understand? So don't think these are always bothering me. The whole purpose of this is to make sure to pull the best out of you. So the CD philosophy was the talks as positive affirmations that I try to teach the idea of fueling your mind with positivity. So instead of trying to find the positive outlook in life, instead of just being gloom or down, look at a way forward to find a way through. So when they do the boxing training, we try to link that to a life experience or to stay focused, and we teach you focusing on challenges and how to overcome obstacles, and that's the Sweet D philosophy.
My name's Jocelyn Quennell. I'm a psychotherapist. I've been in the field for over 30 years, and I'm the director of the Wellbeing Faculty at the Institute for Arts and Therapy and Education. I've been inspired to accompany Derek on his journey of developing the Champion Mindset. He's a child therapeutic wellbeing practitioner, And it's been extraordinary to see the impact of his approach with young people. It's unique, it's original, and he is able to build confidence, self-esteem, helping children to emotionally regulate themselves, develop self-respect and self-discipline. I've never seen anything quite so transformative in such a short time. What's been so exciting is the Sweet D philosophy, because that accompanies the boxing, and what it shows is that children and young people can take the skills, the qualities, the character strengths, the virtues, and apply them to any and every area of their life.
How's the boxing been?
It's fun because you get to like restart and like get a hold of your basics again, because usually basics are the most important thing to anything, and it applies to like all ways of life. And so just restarting and doing the basics is just really strengthening my total skill set that I've seen when I go to the gym, other than these sessions. Yeah, and I find it really helpful and fun.
It feels good to just train. It makes you feel relieved after the training. It makes you feel rebirthed, reborn, as if you became adrenaline, like you became another person entirely.
Boxing's fun. Like when I first came here, I wasn't that good, but now I'm improving and I find it fun. Also builds my confidence in like life, and it shows me to have a champion mindset.
Anything that you wanted to say about Derek as a leader, as a teacher?
Oh, he's amazing.
He's a good coach.
Outstanding.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's a
The
good
best coach ever.
Derek, we were talking earlier about the fact that we're born in the same year, 1965, and when we were born and when we were kids, there was, you know, there were no computers, there were no mobile phones, and everything you did was, you know, kicking football in the street, running, climbing, playing out a lot. I remember sort of some holidays you just were spent your whole life outdoors.
Yes, that's right. And it's funny because I don't know what area you grew up, but where you were and where I was, similar backgrounds, playing out in the streets, football, running, and creating our own entertainment.
And a lot of it was sport, and a lot of it that led into sport. And we were, I think, as a generation, we were doing so much physical stuff that was balanced. If you didn't do much sport at school, you did a lot outside school, and it was easy to get involved with. I think that's clearly not the case anymore for students in London, in Manchester, where I grew up. I think it's probably the same.
Yeah, I think that times changed. I mean, school-age children now spend time in front of the computers or playing consoles, Xbox, and different machines. So they don't really get a chance to engage with each other or to do any physical activity. So and that's not good for the mind.
No, I think that healthy body, healthy mind adage is always true. And you know, if I know if I don't go out on my bike even now at my age and go for a ride, I feel it. I feel the effects the next week. Feel tired, lethargic, and I'm sure that's the case with the students. That they do a lot of sitting in school, a lot of classroom work, and they're not doing enough sport. That's
right.
For sure.
No, for sure.
So in your program, you're working the physical part of it is a big part of it, isn't it?
It's funny because it works together. There's a saying of psychosomatics, the mind and the body, and Ron Hubbard spoke about having the body and the mind in tune. The training that we do in Champion Mindset is in line with programming or tuning the mind to positivity and positive affirmations. So through the training, they're getting fitter, their mind sharper, and their reactions to life. Because it's like teaching you a life skill to approach life differently, in a way, a positive outlook on life. And that's what we try to instill in the Champion Mindset.
And working with the students at my school here at Trinity, what changes have you seen in the time you've been working with them, when they first arrived, first met you, to how they are now?
It's amazing because we have at the end of each session we do a report on the session, how it went and how each child gets a personal assessment of how they've improved. So we don't just look at a whole group, we look at individuals. And I can say hand on heart that they've all improved. The physical activity, looking at their reaction, we're able to make notes of their improvement or what we notice any changes, and I think that's a good thing because we're able to, towards evidence-based, we can look at how they've improved.
They've all developed in different ways.
They've all, and the key word is that they've all developed. And then and a good thing I want to mention is I want to thank you for welcoming us into the school, because it's a pilot scheme in the school system, and I think it should be involved in schools all across the country, because the children are getting a chance to develop their own self, their confidence. The key word that they mentioned a lot is that it's helped their confidence. And we question, we talk, we have a session at the end of each physical session. We have a one-to-one or group chat, and they all express their improvement and in their confidence.
Well, it's been a really great privilege to have you in the school working with us, to be this pilot school. We can see it's making a really tangible difference, and wish you great success in other schools, and for these pupils, I'm sure they're going to want to carry on working with the program.
Very good job, very good work, hold up, champion.